Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Sarah G, and I'm bringing to you another video. Today is going to be awesome, but before I get into things, make sure to click that button below, subscribe now, continue to like, comment, and share if you do enjoy what I am doing on my channel. Give me suggestions as well of what you would like to see next, y'all. Today is going to be awesome, like I said, because I am answering questions that you sent me. The cool thing, y'all, is that this is not scripted. This is the first answer that comes to the top of my mind. So I hope that you guys enjoy. If you have more questions, leave a comment below, or if you want me to elaborate on anything I answered today, make sure to leave another comment below. Leave lots of comments, all right? Let's get into it. I absolutely love living my purpose for God. I can be honest with you that, I've done so many things. I went to school and I've worked plenty of jobs, not switching jobs necessarily, but really keeping the same jobs and working them for years upon years. And it just wasn't as fulfilling as doing what I know I'm called to do, which is singing, speaking now and songwriting. And it's just like, I know that my purpose is to use those gifts to bring a deeper and important message to the world who really needs it, because there's so many negative messages in the world. It is so fulfilling because when I see, a little kid dancing to my music, or you guys sending me such supportive, encouraging messages, it really does just make me feel like I really am fulfilling what God wants me to do. And guys, this is really just the beginning, so I'm so excited to see where God is taking things. This I have been showing on Instagram and on my website. If you guys keep up with me, that's why you need to click those links below. And we have started the Be The Force wristbands, and you guys can get them on my website, misssarahg.com. Quickly, since it is a question, I'll tell you what it even is. I tell people all the time, it is more than just a wristband. It is a movement. So Be The Force stands for being for Christ entirely. And what that means is emulating the life Jesus lived and lives, because he's still alive, by being loving, by caring, by, he did miracles, just by, really emulating what Jesus would do. And that is what our call is. And so this is what this represents. It's so much in one little small jam-packed band, which is super affordable, goes with any outfit, and definitely for any gender. It has been going like crazy. You guys need to get yours quickly. First of all, that's like a compliment and a question in one. So thank you so much, y'all. See, those are the types of things that really keep me going, because to be honest, y'all, I am human. I have moments. I am not always confident, super confident. I feel insecurities of life. We all do, to be honest with you. And I feel like we just aren't being true to, ourselves to say otherwise. But it doesn't mean that it has to stay that way, I might get a little nervous sometimes just because, I'm anxious of uncertainty. Like if it's at an event, I don't know what kind of crowd is there, how they're gonna receive my music, or like something on here, how this video might be received. But at the end of the day, it's just a slight little nerve, because it goes away because you just get so excited about what you're doing. You do care about people's opinions to a degree, but you don't care about it more than God, because if God told you to do it, then you don't have to worry about the opinions of others. And so what you do is you just get super confident, and especially with what I'm doing, that you're giving a message that's needed to people, that it's like it just goes out the window. But I would be real with y'all and say, if I was doing anything else, like if it wasn't gospel or about faith or things that I truly believe in, I believe that I would be more nervous and anxious, because I would think more about myself and I wouldn't be thinking about the message more. And so I think that's where we kind of get into a problem, is that sometimes we're a little more nervous because we're self-conscious. But if we're not really thinking about ourselves, and if what we're doing is about God, or about delivering a message to people, if we just change our perspective, we'll be a little less nervous, because it won't be more about us than it is the message. And so that's what I remember all the time, and that literally helps me so much. I feel like I could say so much, but initially And I know it might sound cliche to people, but God literally inspires me. Like I say all the time, y'all, I cannot take the credit because the glory belongs to him. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here today. And so he's inspired me so much. And I believe it's because of my relationship with him that I've figured out what I need to do, my purpose, and why I'm doing it. And that is what also inspires me so much, my why. My why is to really change the generation. Like I said earlier, there's so many negative messages and there's so much confusion and there's just so much people who just don't know. I guess that's the same thing. They don't know what to do. They're confused, you know? And I just want to be that voice that still has some sort of truth that stands for something. And especially for the young people nowadays, the youth and young adults in this generation, I started out music because I wanted to provide an outlet for them to stay in church and to know that it's actually cool to be a Christian, you know? You don't have to be doing this or that to fit in, because you're not born to fit in anyways. You're born to stand out. We're unique. And like I said, it's not cliche, but I wanted to give them that outlet. That true positivity cannot be found without God, because God is love. And so I wanted to use my platform for that. And I was very inspired by just seeing, youth not have an outlet or have examples to look up to all the time in the world anymore. And I feel like we do still need some sort of structure, or else we're gonna fall for anything. And so that really inspires me to reach out to the youth and to just give, messages of self-image, like a good self-worth, of just love, of the fact that we have unconditional love, because it really cannot be found anywhere else. And it's hard to find those messages nowadays, because what sells lots is, sex or guns or violence or different things, or drama. Like the things that blow up most on social media tend to be such negative things sometimes. And it's like, I want to be the change and be, one of the people who are the change, because there are people who represent that, and they've also inspired me to keep going as well. My long-term goal, honestly, y'all, is to, of course, keep doing what I'm doing full-time and to just reach as many people as possible and be able to use my platform for something positive and be that example as well, not just have this platform and not live it out, but to just be that way. So long-term, definitely, just in a nutshell, is to keep doing what I'm doing and to keep doing more, tours, music, speaking to youth and people in general, and just being able to use my platform for something good, for the greater good. It is complicated. I feel like the way the world is going, the direction is far from God, just to keep it real with you. And so with relation to God, the music, you just gotta find the right audience and people that want it, and just keep pressing, because people do come around as well. And it's not to say that like there isn't a market or group for it still, there's always people who are about God still and are interested in God. But I feel like it is a little bit more difficult and complicated, even amongst my own Christian community, because I've gotten some flack sometimes for some of the music I do, if it's not Christian enough, or it says this or that, or whatever the case is. Even though most of my feedback is positive, everybody will get hate and negativity as well. So yeah, I think that it's something needed. That's especially another reason why I believe I'm in this industry, is because I want to make that change and keep representing God in relation to music, because I do feel like it's kind of getting pushed out more and more and more. It's kind of a struggle, but that's a great reason to keep going, because it means that I'm doing something unique, and that's one of the most important things as an artist in general, is to be unique. Maybe back in the day, as of late, I have not really consistently practiced to be athletic, so I would be very rusty. But even if you did check out my Give and Praise video, and if you didn't, go check it out after this, you would notice that I played a little basketball. Back in the day, I did play basketball. It used to be my favorite sport, and I used to be on most of the teams. There's so many sports. I do like to stay, active and exercise and such, and I think those are sometimes the best ways to do it, because I have more fun that way, and you can hang out with friends and chill and stuff. So I wouldn't say I'm athletic, but I could be. I really believe I could be if I put my mind to it. I just haven't really, like I said, consistently done it as of late. Good question. Oh, this one's a tough one, y'all. There's so much that I could do in my free time. I'm literally a very easygoing, laid-back person when it comes to doing stuff. I believe it is more about the company that I'm around than it is what we're doing. Like, we could have the most fun just chilling at somebody's house, watching like movies or just talking and like laughing if it's the right company. So I believe that that's more important to me than just whatever specifically you're doing. But yeah, I like just the regular stuff like you guys would, like, you know, movies or going out. I like to eat nice things, so, you know, I like to try new restaurants. I never used to, but now I do. I do like to get out sometimes, but like I said, if the right company is around, it would be cool just to, you know, stay in a nice rainy day and just watching movies all day or having hot chocolate, you know, anything. Basically. My testimony could probably take up this whole video, especially if you guys want me to go in depth about it. So I would say maybe I should make a video about it later. So you guys let me know. Drop a comment below and tell me if you would like to hear my testimony. I know a lot of you think I am young. I am young, but you know, I have been through a lot of experiences, and I do believe we overcome by hearing each other's testimonies. So if you guys do want me to do a testimony video, I might just think about it, but I have to get enough comments about it and really see that y'all are interested. Well, y'all, that brings us to the very end of my video. I really hope that it has inspired you and that I answered hopefully your question. I know I didn't get to all the questions today, but if you guys are interested, or especially if you leave more comments below, I'll make sure to do some more videos like this. Like I said last time, I absolutely love answering your questions, y'all. I get excitement and joy from it. I just like to give my perspective on life and like to hear your perspective too. So make sure you guys drop a comment and tell me what you thought. Make sure to subscribe now, like, comment, and share with people. Share with a friend. Make sure that you tell them to come over to my channel and check it out. And if you do not find me here, remember I am over at Instagram at Miss Sarah G, and my website is MissSarahG.com. So until next time, I am out for now, guys. It's your girl, Miss Sarah G. I'm out, but I will see you guys very soon with some more uplifting, motivating videos. See you guys.